My message to them is keep my belts warm for right now, because I will be coming to collect them.
So if you could choose one at the start of 2027, who would it be?
Oh, there's a name calling me out right now, so I think Ennis would be the first one. Sure.
Virgil, what you got in that fight?
I favor Virgil. I mean, we saw that third round. That was enough for me to see what I needed to see, but it'll be an entertaining fight, that's for sure.
Probably got the best IQ in the game, I think. They can adapt in those kind of fights, and that's what you need to do, because Fundora's a massive problem.
Yeah.
Because how do you prepare for him? I mean, until you get in there, start getting hit by these fucking arms coming from anywhere.
Yeah.
But he's a great fighter, and that's what we want to see. We want to see the best be the best.
Jaron Boots Ennis has climbed to number 9 in the pound-for-pound rankings, but he believes he's destined for the top. Now his focus is proving it by defeating the best fighters in the division.
Best pound fighter in the world? Absolutely. The gifts that he has, and nobody has those gifts. Really,
Mike,
I'm serious.
Mike,
Speed,
hold on.
Power, athleticism, come on.
I want to get Mike in here, Dre, and then we'll go to you. Best pound fighter in the world
I think it's possible, yes. And what I will say is, while he is getting hit a lot, what stands out to me is this guy has massive balls. He doesn't care about getting hit.
It's a family show.
He has cojones, guts.
You could say guts.
Whatever you want to say. Toughness. He has a lot of toughness, and I think it's going to serve him well.
You know, these guys fight for a living, and they never said something like this. You're already.
Hey, I encourage.
Ennis is widely regarded as one of boxing's brightest stars, but his road to the top remains complicated by promotional politics and dangerous opponents like Josh Kelly, Sebastian Fundora, and Virgil Ortiz Jr.
Dang, man, I feel like 54 is the best division in boxing.
I agree.
They have the hottest fights in boxing based upon just...
Promoter Eddie Hearn believes Ennis is on the path to becoming boxing's next superstar. He called the win over Xander Zayas a breakout performance and praised Boots for taking risks and always looking for the knockout.
Yeah, I think a little bit, but I still think Boots is more aggressive than Crawford. But Crawford's also retired, right? Yeah. So right now, like what I'm saying is, most of the time, guys with IQ like Boots don't sit in a pocket and are willing to trade and fight and try and knock people out. Do you know what I mean? And that's why he's so exciting. That's why he's such a draw. And in this fight, it won't just be a one-way boxing masterclass. It'll be Boots taking chances, sitting in the pocket, maybe getting hit himself, but trying to knock Xander Zayas out.
Looking ahead, Ennis has made it clear that his goal is to prove he's boxing's #1 pound-for-pound fighter. To do that, he wants fights against Virgil Ortiz Jr. and every top name available.
To let them know that we want this fight, Keenan them face to face. They didn't want to let us get in the ring. They didn't want us to sit where we were sitting at. They was giving us a hard time. And that right there, when I got down there and I figured that, I'm like, that goes to show that these guys don't want to fight for real. Then when he did win and we get in the ring, we face off or whatever, and he act like they wanted it. Next thing you know, we get out the ring. We hear him doing an interview talking about some Errol Spence's dream fight. Like, what? It's like, it don't make sense. Like, you're not...
Analysts admire Ennis' aggressive Philly style, but they also warn it can be risky. They believe standing in the pocket against a powerful puncher like Ortiz could create dangerous moments.
He just did what Philly fighters do, stay in the pocket and just bang it out. He can get in big trouble fighting a guy like Ortiz.
You got too much Philly in him, Tim.
Too much Philly in him, Tim, I'm telling you.
Listen to me. He fights off of feeling, man, what I'm talking about. So if he don't feel you got any punch, guess what? He's willing to stand there and exchange with you.
He literally got hurt.
That's fine.
He got hurt.
That's fine.
So he knew that he had
but did you see the reaction that he made?
Yes.
He stuck, he tied him up. He bought himself some time, and then what did he do? He came back and blitzed him with combinations.
Robert Garcia has backed a fight between Virgil Ortiz Jr. and Boots Ennis, saying it's the matchup he wants next. If it doesn't happen, Ortiz may have to wait even longer for a title opportunity.
Well, look, I know that Eddie Hearn and their team and Boots, they were planning on getting another unification fight against Josh Kelly. And they have the right to do it, you know. We know that Virgil and Golden Boy already settled their problems, so we're ready to do it. We're ready to do it as soon as November, I think.
Garcia also praised Ennis, describing him as a fearless warrior who isn't afraid to take risks and give fans an exciting fight every time he steps into the ring.
Look, one thing that I have to respect and give credit to Boots is that he's a warrior. He's a fighter. Yeah. He's not a stick and move and deep be defensive all night and don't care. He wants to perform. He wants to make a statement. He wants to please the crowd. He wants to please his fans. And you gotta respect that, you know. So he's one of those guys that takes challenges, takes risk in the fights, and I love it. I love fighters like that.
Absolutely, he's a Philly fighter. Like
correct,
sometimes
exactly.
Those Philly guys, they have so much heart. They like to stay in like Belgic Taylor and Julio Cesar Chavez.
100%.
Sebastian Fundora credited Ennis for stopping Xander Zayas, but admitted he noticed a few openings during the fight that he believes he could exploit if they ever meet.
It was good. It was a good performance. You know, he did his thing. Zayas did his thing too. We saw. I didn't watch the whole fight. I saw the highlights of the third round. I saw the stoppage. You know, but I'm pretty sure that's the key points of the fight, right? But you know, I saw some questionable things in the third round. You know, you know, the fans got what they wanted, right? It was exciting, no?
Landed those same shots?
Absolutely. And Zayas isn't a pressure fighter. You know, Zayas isn't trained that way. Zayas is a box pretty, do his thing, and make it his rhythm type of fighter, which Boots is kind of is, but Boots has more of that work rate, I guess, in that fight, more of that guts type of feeling in that fight, so, you know, he made it his.
Ennis has dismissed criticism of his defense, saying he avoids unnecessary punishment and trusts his speed, reflexes, and ring IQ instead of taking damage just to entertain.
I feel like that thought is definitely overrated. Like these guys, these top guys, be getting hit with multiple clean shots, back to back, closed eyes. Find a fight of mine where I came out the ring with my eyes closed, eyes bleeding. Y'all haven't seen me do that. But y'all favorite fighters, retired fighters, eyes closed, bleeding, can't even talk or walk out the ring correctly. Yeah, I'm talking about y'all favorite, y'all top guys that y'all love, also love. Y'all also love, you feel me?
Paulie Malignaggi believes Josh Kelly is the most logical next opponent for Ennis. Since both are with Matchroom, he feels the fight is easier to make and makes perfect business sense.
The Josh Kelly fight. You know, Josh Kelly is the IBF junior middleweight champion. He's also signed to Matchroom, as is Jaron Ennis. Josh Kelly was at one time looked at as a budding superstar, good-looking kid, an Olympic medalist. But as a pro, he just wasn't panning out at all. And it looked like he was going to be a complete bust. And then out of nowhere, he came up and he upset what's his name for the IBF title in his last fight. It was the other boogeyman at 154 pounds. Josh Kelly did. I forget these names. All these two Eastern Europeans here. But Josh Kelly.
Malignaggi also likes the idea of Ennis facing Fundora, but believes it should happen later. In his view, Josh Kelly is the smarter next step before moving in even bigger fights.
Is another one that makes a lot of sense, but it would be an outside of the promotion fight. So I think before you make the Fundora fight, I think you make the Kelly fight first, you know? Yeah, I think Fundora can be the culmination, you know? Like I said, especially that Kelly's hot at the moment. He just, like I said, he won that IBF title in an upset. I think the Fundora fight is probably an expected super fight. Like I said, Kelly, there was at one time a lot expected of him, but now because of the way he won the title in an upset and he wasn't a lot of expected of him, Ennis and Kelly isn't a super fight, but it's still a big fight. Ennis is exciting TV every time he fights. He's a guy who...
He also praised Fundora's recent improvements, saying the champion has become more disciplined and much harder hit, making a future clash with Ennis even more intriguing.
Since the last couple of fights has really looked a lot better. He's less hittable, fighting in a more cerebral way. He's eliminated some of the flaws in his style while keeping some of the strengths, you know, like keeping the strength. So for me, it made him an even more difficult guy to deal with. And he was a difficult guy to deal with even with the flaws. But now that you have these improvements in Fundora's game and Fundora's style, I think he becomes even more difficult to deal with. And yeah, like I said, Ennis and Fundora is a really, really fun fight, and one that I really would have trouble just predicting or even breaking down. And like I said, that's why I'm curious to see what the fans would say in the comments about Fundora and Ennis.
Eddie Hearn has suggested Josh Kelly could face Ennis in Philadelphia if Kelly wins his next fight. However, reports say talks with Fundora stalled, while legal issues have delayed a potential fight with Virgil Ortiz Jr.
Coming up July 25th, and that's Josh Kelly, okay? It looks like Josh Kelly, should he be victorious, okay? Who is 18 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 9 wins by way of knockout, 32 years of age, British fighter. He beat Bakram Mataliev January 31st of this year, shockingly. In a very entertaining fight, he won a majority decision. Bakram Mataliev was seen as the boogeyman in the division. Josh Kelly beat him shockingly in the eyes of many, including myself. I was extremely shocked that, that Josh Kelly won that fight. I was picking Bakram to win the fight, okay?
Analyst Blue believes Ennis has everything needed to become a 3-belt champion, but warns that promotional politics could delay the biggest fights despite his talent.
Sebastian Fundora and his promoter, Samson Likowitz, are looking to now fight their mandatory, unforcefully, Emmanuel, who nobody knows, in November, December. So now, November, December, Jaron Ennis was targeting Sebastian Fundora. Mexican superstar title contender Virgil Ortiz Jr. said that Jaron Ennis was ducking himself. His team said that, his trainer said that, Robbie Garcia, to fight Sebastian Fundora.
Ennis also revealed that he still wraps his own hands before every fight, saying he's followed the same routine since his amateur days because it gives him the perfect feel in the ring.
Beat Josh Kelly, become a unified champion, and then should Sebastian Fundora, well, we expect him to beat Emmanuel, which we know not much about. His team is saying Jaron Ennis in 2027, which I don't believe that, because if Errol Spence beats Tim Tszyu, they're going to look to make Errol Spence versus Sebastian Fundora in 2027, right? So at that point in time, Jaron Ennis would be a 3-belt champion. He will hold the IBF, WBA, WBO, and then he could get the fight with Virgil Ortiz.
Boots has confidently declared himself the best pound-for-pound fighter in boxing. He believes his versatility and ability to win in different styles separates him from everyone else, but knows he must prove it against elite opponents.
You wrapped your own hands. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I've been doing that since the amateurs. I've been wrapping my hands since the amateurs.
There's not a lot of people who do that.
Yeah, it's not some people that do that. I've been doing that since the amateurs because I don't like how some people wrap my hands and they be like too tight. And I know how I like the feel of my hands being on fight night. I don't like it too tight and I don't like it too, too loose. I like it like right in the middle. So I know how to wrap my own hands and put it the way that I want it to be. So yeah, I've been doing that for a while. I've been doing it since the amateurs.
Supporters argue Ennis' Philly mentality isn't reckless. It's controlled confidence. He trusts his chin, timing, and power, believing he can stand with the division's biggest punchers and still come out on top.
Hey, I give you something different. This last fight, I give you a dog fight. The fight before that, I give you the knockout early. The fight before that, I was boxing and moving. Like, these guys can't do what I do, and I'm just very versatile. And this next fight I have, y'all don't know how I'm gonna come. I'm just different from these guys. I said, I think I'm number one in my eyes because I feel like I'm the best, and I feel like I just do different things from these other guys, and they can't carry it like how I carry it. I really put on the show.
Looking ahead to 2026, Eddie Hearn has floated Josh Kelly as Ennis' next opponent if Kelly wins his upcoming fight. If bigger matchups with Fundora or Ortiz remain unavailable, Kelly could be the perfect step while Boots continues chasing world titles.